lot of people that have no idea what really goes on in our world and what type of conditions people are actually living in. And I just know that I want to help, whether it's through adoption, whether it's through just being there. I just want to be someone who has the time freedom to help people that genuinely need it. I come from a family of entrepreneurs, and I'm the first one to actually go to college and graduate, and I'm supposed to be the one that had the corporate 9-to-5 type job. I've been a nursing home administrator for the past 7 years, so we've got a skilled nursing and assisted living facility, about 100 residents, about 120 staff members that I've managed for the last 7 years. And the entrepreneurial bug, it's always been there and it never left me. And I've kind of dabbled in some different things, home renovations, flipping houses, different entrepreneurial ventures like that. About 7 months ago, we adopted a child from Lagos, Nigeria, and it was about a 3.5-year process. And we got him home at the end of January. It was real hard. We lived in Africa for 4 or 5 months, and it was just really hard to continue running the facility that I run and be away for those periods of time. And it wouldn't work to do that again. Our family was split up for months on end. I love my job. I do. I think I have an important job, and I love the people I work with, and I love the people I work for. But our family is, we're a Christian family, and we've known for a very long time that it's our calling to be a big family and have members of our family from all over the world. And so adoption has been long a part of our journey, and the two just didn't match up. We couldn't have the freedom to do what we know we want to do for our family and have me basically strapped to a commitment of a 9-to-5, 5 days a week. I first saw the ad about 3 months before he was home with us, and we had too much going on. It wasn't the right time. And then once we got him home, it was just kind of like one of those pinnacle moments for our family. We knew we were going to do this again, and that now that we have the adoption completed, right when we got him home, and it's like, all right, we're gonna do this thing. It makes too much sense. This model is just, it's too logical to not just jump into. And so, I followed the training. I built my first couple out on my own. I know how to do the process inside and out as far as, getting websites up and published. Cannot stand it. It's just not my thing to write all that content and to just spend all that time. And so once I got my first 2 done, it was kind of like what I had to do, what I told myself I had to do before I could start outsourcing some stuff. I think that the service that you provide, the done-for-you services, are so flippin' undervalued. There's a ton of people that could greatly use your guys' services. I mean, like, the value that you guys bring to be able to do things for us and do them well is just, if you believe in this business model, why would you not just go for the farm or just bet the farm on you guys that know how to do this thing right and get these sites up and running? So I knew that right off the bat. I built my first couple just because I knew I needed to understand the process. Just getting those shoes on the shelves is the most important part of this thing, because that's how you're going to let time do its thing, and that's how you're going to start ranking, and that's how you're going to start making money, which then just feeds the bear as far as building momentum for future growth. I did my first 20-pack with D4U, gosh, it was probably February. And I started late January, it was like January 27th. I'm straight lead gen. Like, I didn't go out and do any offers for SEO, website builds, anything along those lines. I didn't try to get any money up front from anybody. I'm straight up in this mindset that I'm going to provide the value at first. So it was probably 4 months in before I started actually transacting revenue from my first lead gen client. And both of those, so my first 2 properties that I built myself, the first 2 that were published, one of them is bringing in $1,250 a month and the other's bringing $750 a month right now. I've got a client, honestly, for everyone that I've tried to get a client for, because I started getting clients right away on the websites right when they're built, and then they're just sitting for like 3 months. I mean, I know I could do the go fast, look sexy and all that. I just don't, though. I want to do it all organic. I've got a ton of people on 10%, 5%, whatever, whatever fees I can negotiate. So Like, I mean, I think I've probably received revenue on 15 or so of the websites, but I mean, they're still stuck on bottom of page 1, top of page 2 or whatever. So I'm getting like a lead a month that's, you know, $50 or whatever. So honestly, I'm just telling them to keep the money. I'm not interested in getting $50 from them. I'm interested in getting $500 a month from them. So I'm just kind of building up that credibility with them. I've got 5 sites that are popping on a consistent basis to where I've got a monthly flat fee, and then I've got a roofing client that's got another 5 websites, 3 of which are popping on a 4 to 5% gross commission on, and those are hopping pretty good. So total revenue, I've got about $4,500 a month coming flat fee, and then as far as the commission deals, I've probably got another, on average, $2,000 a month coming in. I've got a client who's reached out, and we're going to turn this thing into probably a 30 or 40 website build. I've got about 15 of those in the works right now, and he's committed to do another 500 to 1,000 per month for those sites as soon as they start cranking leads. On average, I would anticipate getting $400 to $500 a month for these websites within 6 months from now. So my goal is to definitely be in the $20,000 range in revenue within 6 months from now. It's validating. I mean, it shows that the business model is everything that it says it is, and it doesn't mean they're all going to hit that way. But if you can get just even a small percentage of your websites to hit like that, shoot, you're going to do just fine. If you're coming into this on a shoestring budget, like, you have to be 100% on your due diligence, because if you have enough money or time to build out 2 sites a month, but your due diligence sucks and you're picking markets that are going to take a year before you're going to realize anything, then you're barking up the wrong tree unless you've really got some perseverance in you. It all starts with your due diligence. If you're somebody, like, I was in a fortunate situation where I knew that I could spend some money on this venture. And you guys, by the way, with your payment plans that you offer, is just, again, like, people just need to do this. You can start to get a little more cavalier with your due diligence. Not that you want to pick, the 850-pound gorilla of the industry or area, but you can start fighting some of those industries that might take 4 or 6 months before you're going to start realizing anything. So do your due diligence based on your budget and based on how successful you need to be in those first 2 initial sites. I am still working full time, and so I have put in my resignation, but I have not given a time frame on that. It feels really good. It feels amazing to know that, again, just the validation that this business model is everything that it's chalked up to be, and it's real. And so it feels very good to know that from this point forward, I can live out this entrepreneurial venture, and I can go where I'm supposed to go and do what I'm supposed to do, and not have to be tied to a 9-to-5 place that I have to be every day of the week. And I mean, I'm 31 years old. There's a lot of life ahead of me, Lord willing, and it feels amazing to know that when my kids have a ball game, I can go to their ball game, and I don't have to answer to anybody about it. If I'm going to go to flipping Lagos, Nigeria for 6 months, I can do that and not have to worry about how I'm going to manage my day-to-day responsibilities with what I know we're supposed to do as a family. I mean, it's liberating. It really is.
I've been in JK since the end of January, and so far I've had the privilege of working with Donnie. He's built me going on 80 websites now, 80 lead gens. You guys, there's nothing that makes this business feel more like a business than having shoes on the shelf. Makes it feel much more like a business than a hobby, and it just works. Donnie and his crew do an amazing job. I have an idea for you that I was just thinking about, how can we get people to buy into these services and really start making this thing feel like a business and start building momentum. You guys, if you go out, the math is just ludicrous. If you go out and you find 20 business owners, just cold call, cold email, whatever you got to do, find 20 business owners who are willing to pay you $15 a month, plus a commission maybe for the lead gen sites. A business owner who doesn't currently have a website would be foolish not to take up an offer for $15 a month plus get some free business out of it. If you do that, if you do $15 a month times 20, you have enough to pay for the financing for a D4U 20 pack. So you're basically just using their money to finance your business. And there's no easier way to do this, you guys. The work is out there, the money's out there. Go get after it. I'm just pulling up to my job right now. I've already given my notice, you guys. I'm out of here in probably less than 3 months now. So this stuff is legitimate, it's real. Let's go get after it. All right, you guys have a great day.